Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Okay, looks like we are indeed back. Welcome back everyone. We will make it through these technical issues together. No problem. So let's resume this race where it is. I couldn't see the last few minutes of the race. Looks like Derxu checked that exit on the right of the water that I was thinking of earlier, but it led to the wrong entrance to the arena, so they couldn't get there because of a lack of skeleton blaze or giant bats. Grady got to the floating garden, but I have no idea how they got there. They will need to remember how they got there though, because we will need to be back here later in the race after we find all the books and defeat Graham Jones. Okay, so now into the underground reservoir, lower parts with a very low HP total, but Hippogriff. Oh, trying the hum gun. Not great in this area, quite clearly. Derxu trying the luck again in the clock tower. Hopefully a bit more leveled now than they were last time around. And they might be able to check all the checks actually with Hippogriff and... Oh no, actually, Hippogriff doesn't matter, but with Skula we are able to check the bottom. Pretty tough to reach that with Hippogriff actually, and no Malphas. It's a pretty common theme in the area. Wow, okay. They made it. Found Kunitsu now, which is a pretty decent katana. Not very exciting. No match for Muramasa. Okay. Okay, just this guy, and then the save is right next to that. So good for Derxu surviving the clock tower. Grady checking the checks in the cascade room. Ooh, there is something very interesting for later. Sadly, we can't access it from here, but now they will know to go look for it when they explore the top of the zone. Trying some magic, but no, it doesn't work sadly for Grady. What happened? Why are they back to the top of the tower? Did they die and I didn't pay attention? Because it looked to me like they were really close to the thing and done. And like had reached the safe. Oh, and they die again. Thank you, Fuse. Yeah, this is tough. Because they were so close to the save room, and now they died again, wasting a lot of time. The good news for Derxu is that Grady just died as well, killed by the combo damage of the Dryads. This is a very tough seed for both players here. They could really use an early game area to explore now and get checks in, and maybe get to battle Death or Headhunter to upgrade the shop. Okay, Derxu going for Kunitsuna, take 3. 138 life health remaining, so they should make it to the save this time. Yeah, my best guess is they got hit by a Medusa head the first time around. Like in the room right before the save. That would be very cruel if it's what happens. Okay, both players saving at the same time. Where's Grady? Okay, Grady is here. The thing is, with all the interruptions to the stream, I haven't been able to really locate what exits led where. So I don't know what's the best option for them now out of the myriad exits available to them in the upper castle corridor. Ooh, Derxu finds the study. That will be a nice breath of fresh air for them, most likely. Lots of checks here. With Hippogriff, you can get them all pretty quickly. By the boss. What is this? Catably pass. Not very exciting soul. Could be the mandatory one for Graham, though. High Mind Up is a good item to have. Okay, so Derxu just exploring the library. I think the number one thing both players are looking for right now is DPS, like a better weapon or a good red soul. Even something like Cooking Skull or actually, I think Grady had found Manticore. I'm not sure if they lost it with the death or not. Okay, so this is where the gardens are. That's not a very convenient place because there is no TP near that. The left of there leads to the reservoir, though, so if they have a Rush Soul and Undyne at the end, they will be able to use that. Derxu finding a Grey Soul, a Gravekeeper, okay, that's good movement. I don't know how proficient these players are with dash cancelling, but you don't need to be a great player or a very experienced player to have it be worth it. It's also very good for fighting with some weapons to do cancelling and be able to hit with them more often. Okay, so Grady is actually doing this again, right? It's interesting that they didn't opt to get the save in the gardens, because that would save them a lot of time in case there is another death in the reservoir, which is something you can't really rule out. Kicker skeleton, okay. I don't think we have Malthus yet, so it's pretty useless. Doesn't work with Hippogriff, sadly. Okay, boss fight, and it is Big Golem. A Big Golem is not too bad. With tonight should be doable. Getting some multi-hits for nice damage. Yeah, I think Derxu's gonna be fine there, if they don't take too much damage. Getting some nice short hops as well. Oh, and Grady died again. Wow. And they had not taken the garden save. Okay, now Derxu beating this boss, completing the entirety of the study, and Grady dying again, losing so much progress, is not a good look for Grady. They have some intel about the gardens and reservoir, but I don't think that does offset what Derxu has going for them, which is a full area of progress, having acquired backdash as well as levels. Levels do matter in this game. Levels mean more defense, more offense, more HP. Sadly, the bottom exits of the study is blocked by a certain blaze check, so Derxu has to just exit the normal way back into the wherever they were coming from. Okay, great. Oh yeah, that's a clock tower. So now Derxu could check the bottom clock tower. That's probably their next move. While Grady is trying to make their way into the boss fight of the tower with 4 HP left. This is very scary. And Grady goes down again. Wow. This must be really painful because this seed is not being nice on those players, and dying repeatedly is never a pleasant experience. And even less when you have the feeling that the game is not being nice to you. But that's how randos go. Sometimes you get very lucky, you get early Panther, and your life is just so beautiful, and sometimes it's not that great. Derxu. Oh, what is this? Skeleton Blaze. That's a pretty useful thing to have. It means that now Derxu can access even areas blocked with Skeleton Blaze, which is the case of the check on the left here. Yeah, I remember to go check it. Pretty good deal for Derxu. Taking a lot of damage. The tricky thing here is that without Malphas, coming back up from here with only Hippogriff is not at all an easy task. In this room as well, it's very tricky. What is this then? That's Black Panther, oh my. Okay, Derxu really needs to make it out of here now. But with Hippo and no Malphas, it is no easy task, and they go down. But at least they now know where to find Black Panther, which is definitely valuable intel. Bad news is that getting out of that area with only Hippogriff will not be getting any easier. So they really need to try, if they can, to get there with a lot of HP. Sorry, I can't speak tonight. Playing it safe in the pendulum room. Getting Steady Blaze. Meanwhile, Grady is gonna make their way into the inner quarters, it looks like. Looking for better luck in here after many mishaps in the Underground Reservoir. Okay, good shot Derxu here, getting there with almost full HP. Really hope they get to make their way out of here with Hippo. Yeah, nicely done. Yeah, Hippo plus Panther definitely helps compared to Red Hippo. Now, just gonna tank some damage on the ceiling here. And we're out. Good job on Derxu. Now just gonna make it to safety without dying. While Grady is exploring the inner quarters. I don't know if they kept the Chrono Mage from earlier, or it was lost after a death. Okay, Derxu saving with Black Panther. That is very good for them. Now their mobility is perfect with Hippo, Panther, and Steady Blaze, so they can just start the book chase. Here's a teleporter, probably just give it for later. Yep, it's the move they have for Derxu. Woo, battle! Crazy. Okay, let's see what this boss is there for Grady. I think we may have seen it earlier. I think it's Valor, right? I'm pretty sure it was Valor. Now they are a bit better equipped, maybe, but not that great. The good news is they just saved, so if damage is very bad for Grady here, they can just reset and not have lost that much progress. Yeah, this is a broadsword. It's just no, you can't fight Valor with this. Well, in theory you can. Valor is a very predictable boss. Its patterns are all really easy to read. So you could, in theory, just dodge it for all eternity and kill it with 3 damage by 3 damage, but it's not a very viable or fun strategy in a race. Gladius. Ugh. Yeah, really tough to find a good blade. Well, tonight is not too bad. Yeah, we do have 9k strawberry, which is a much better buy than a 40k potion. Derxu will allow them to... Is Grady trying this fight again with the 3 damage sword? This will not end well. That is very brave, but I'm not sure about very wise. I think they just need to accept that it's not going to happen now. And they're still going to grab all the checks in the arena with Panther and Hippo. It's going to be pretty quick. Except the trial rooms, which are never quick and always a pain. Wow, not even healing here. I can respect that. You just need to reach the save room not dying. Sounds like mission accomplished. Good job there, Sue. Now clearing yet another area. We are now like closing up on like 3 areas cleared lead for Derxu over Grady, if that's a reasonable comparison to make. In general, very tough when there are route divergences to evaluate an advantage. Here, it's clear Derxu is ahead because Grady had so much trouble, so many death, and has not done much at all. And Grady trying again. Wow. Killing Valor with a 3 damage weapon takes way more time, like 10 minutes? I don't know how much HP this guy has, but I'm willing to say in the like 5,000 range. Takes a lot of lay button hits to kill it. And what we have now is no Levitain. 1 trail room kid for Derxu. We are 2 trial rooms clear. 2 Black Panthers. Just in case. Oh yeah, so that's how you do it. You can chronomage the chronomage. That's pretty funny. Good job. I think there's no check up there. 2 checks in this area behind the chronomage. And here goes Derxu finding the fight with the delicious Headhunter, which is not a pretty fun boss, but one that opens up upgrades, as I learned last night. So that might mean a big DPS boost for Derxu after this fight is over, which would further cement their lead. Okay, what does Grady find here? Yellow Soul and Undyne is not what we want. What's the second check about? Oh, Strawberry! Would you look at that? Yep, that's not what Grady was hoping for there. Derxu did buy some healing, I think, in town not too long ago, so they can heal if they need to not die against the boss. Or maybe it was Grady that did buy it. I am getting confused here. 2k per eye. Okay, that's an impulse. But still, like at 3 per hit, that's like 700 hits on the first eye, and maybe, let's say, 30 on the second, if it's if defense is way less. So it takes a long time. I think I would still call it not viable, even though I slightly overestimated the health. Okay, down with the Headhunter for Derxu, finding Levitain! That's DPS. That's a very good mid-game weapon. I don't remember Grady checking the floor. Yeah, maybe they're just very new to the game or to the Rando. I don't know. But it's not the first time I've seen them like hesitate on some checks. In the Galamov area, they did check some useless rooms. So yeah, my best guess is they are pretty new to Rando, or not too familiar with the game. Okay, they're done with the trial rooms here. Yeah, it's hard to see Grady come back now with the lead that Derxu had, not only in Aria's clear but also in DPS and in ability. But let's see. Pudding is worth it, always. Derxu opting not to check the top, or did they check it earlier? I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume they did. Like I remember the succubus room. So yeah, yes, actually they did. I remember also the other one. It was a blue soul at the end of the big corridor. My bad. Okay, Derxu now out of the arena. My best guess is they're gonna check the shop for new gear that our good friend Hammer might have for us. Trankus. Yeah, I think we found no books so far for other players, except I think Grady did see one, but not grab it. Okay, let's see what we have in the shop now. I think that's just sold and bought nothing. In chat here, pretty much everything is randomized. What soul each enemy drops is randomized, as well as what area every area transition leads you to. Oh, never mind. Derxu did find 2 books, book and yellow book. Only found the blue while during one of our cuts for technical issues, and just found the yellow. I didn't catch what the soul was. Meanwhile, Grady did find the chapel, which might be a very good news for them, except they died. Okay, is Derxu opting to not do the top floor just yet, and instead clear the reservoir? Fine, Chronomage. Oh wow, Grady did not save and was sent back super early. That's pretty sad. I'm not sure like there was a save on the way. Well, yeah, there was a save there that Grady skipped. Seems like a very low time investment to go get that save to preserve you from the consequences of death. Derxu finally opting to do the start of the top floor. Maybe just going for the teleporter and being back later is a valid strategy. It means you don't have to go find the entrance to the top floor again. Let's see what they do next. being back to the top floor. Okay. Opting to explore it right now, which is a pretty valid option. There are quite a few checks that are easy to get with Hippogriff, as well as an exit to the right. So lots of pretty valuable options here. I'm not a fan of not hitting the save room here. All you see in those randos is, when in doubt, just save when you go by your save room. It takes like half a second. Well, more like let's say 5 seconds total. Entering, saving, and leaving. Derxu is not checking the checks. That is surprising to me, that they would go for that check here and not those in the big room. Maybe they want to do that later. Ooh, armor! That is very good. It's the first piece of armor these players have found. At least for Derxu. I don't know about everybody. Derxu goes down. It's not too bad though. They saved pretty recently. Meanwhile, Grady is trying the luck again in the chapel. Sadly, they are on the side that doesn't have a save room. So they will have to battle Manticore with low health. They're going down again. But it's just a little minute death that don't. Alright, thank you, Fuse. Still having trouble following what happens to both players simultaneously, so it's good to have some help chat. Okay, they're shooting for the checks here. Beef curry! Beef curry is very good healing. So it's good to have in addition to your potions. Grand, pretty good blade. I think it's not as good as they've attained though, so it won't do much for Derxu at the moment. Question is for Derxu now, do they want to go back to get the armor of fire and try being back here without dying? I think it's worth it. It's a very good piece of armor. But Derxu disagrees. And comes like a wrecking ball. Oh no, Grady died again in the Manticore area. This is really, really painful to play, I'm sure, and also to watch in some way. Really wishing Grady the best. To be able to get their head out of water at the very least. Ooh, funny. There's who found the underground cemetery. Pretty short area with lots of checks, so something you're usually pretty happy to see. There's also a boss. Okay, Grady's having had his time. Wise call. Okay, very easy boss for Derxu. Great armor is not an issue at this stage. It's not really an issue early either. Oh, Malphas! Malphas is very good. It might sound like once you have Hippo and Black Panther, whatever, Malphas doesn't bring you any extra mobility, but it really does. It gives you so much more flexibility in your jumping. You can re-jump after a Hippogriff. You can jump high without hitting your head on the ceiling in a multitude of rooms. Alright. So a very good pickup there for Derxu, who just cleared the cemetery and will be able to resume their castle exploration. I'm pretty sure they haven't seen the red book. It was Grady that did see it, so they don't know where it is at the moment, which means that they could take a long time finding it. Let's find out. Okay, going for the armor of fire now. Did they get it in save or just don't care about it? I'm pretty sure he didn't save with the armor of fire acquired. Titan rings. Wow, that's one of the very best equivalents for this slot. Maybe skip it. Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, which is a pretty surprising call here. My best guess is like they forgot they had picked up and died. Okay, now exploring the upper reservoir. Which is not my favorite area, if I'm allowed to give a personal opinion. Yeah, skipping the army jacket here definitely means they forgot they lost the armor fire. Persephone! Not a soul I am very acquainted with. Let's be honest. Grady for a tech 3 in the chapel, but now with more HP, so I'm really hoping they will be able to get Manticore down this time. And then all the checks on the upper side of the chapel will be worth their while and be able to push them back into the run. Maybe not even catch up to Derxu, who now has a very, very large lead. But just get back into the seed and make progress again would be a very big mood booster for Grady and Jor. Okay, Derxu just saw the book. And get the disc armor soul. Uh-oh, Grady in a corner here. Oh, and Manticore goes down. That was clutch. Lance is not a great weapon you're hoping for here if you're Grady. I think it beats broadsword. Oh, 2 red books, lol. Okay, so Derxu will very soon know all the souls needed for the grand fight and be able to like go mode. Yeah, like both books being in places you can see but not reach is a bit cruel on that seed. That's not a very interesting exit here for Derxu, let's be honest. There is another down there, but so are they not gonna go for the book? I'm a bit confused what they want to find down here that's better than the book at the moment. Yep. Well, that works actually. That is a pretty good path to the other red book. So yeah, good on them for guessing that. Well, not they didn't know it beforehand. It's for trying it and being rewarded. Yeah, Castlevania 10 is a bit underwhelming to battle all 3 endgame bosses. It is fine on. It is pretty good on Graham. I've been okay on Julius, and it's a bit low in the DPS area and in the DPS area for Chaos, where you really need to be able to do great amounts of damage to the 4 cores and in the middle. So ideally, you would like to find a slightly better weapon before you hit go mode. We're talking Flame Slays, we're talking Final Sword, we're talking Excalibur, I guess, even though it's pretty rare. Well, it's pretty good to have. Plus 16 intelligence mean it's very good, especially with souls that hit multiple times, like Rush Souls or like Bifron, that kind of stuff. Even Winged Skeleton at a lower level. Okay, so what are our books? Chromate, okay, we have that. Wooden and bone pillar. I don't know if we have bone pillar and wooden. Let's see if... no, I don't see either. Okay, so some soul searching here to do for Derxu. We will now have to do some more exploration to look for these souls. As a reminder, souls are randomized, but the 3 mandatory souls for Graham are always in soul canisters. Like, you can find them in both in canisters and on an enemy. But typically, when you have a very high exploration power, like Derxu has, just clearing checks and finding canisters is a preferred option, because grinding enemies can be very long. Okay, I think we don't have many checks left in the reservoir here. There's nothing in there. It took me a long time to accept that truth that this room is almost empty of checks. With so many areas tough to get to in the top part. There's just one here, yep. Ooh, castle map! Nope. Meanwhile, Grady is still struggling in the chapel. I didn't see the exit, but them being back here probably means that it wasn't very exciting, the exit on the left. It could be one of the 2 blocked off exits, which are entrance to the right side of the top floor and right side of the forbidden area. Bottom left top tower. Oh yeah, the pumper. Yes. And second pumper was in a room we all love to hate. And just hate, to be honest. Alrighty. Derxu is now back in the top floor. I'm not sure what they want to achieve here. Maybe trying some... no, I can't guess. They have the books. Anything but soul. Souls. Is it going for the TP, maybe? Okay, seems so. So, where could they be exploring next? I think they haven't found the chapel yet. I'm not sure they found the... how do you call that? Floating Gardens either. I think it was Grady that went there and had some trouble in the reservoir after that. Okay, they're searching the shop, selling a lot of stuff. I didn't catch what there is for sale here. Potion? So strawberries are a better buy. Okay, that's pretty good. Balmong. Ooh, Balmong is pretty good. And Devil is very good too. I think it's the best damage out of the Rush Souls. I don't think there's a both Balmong, so they think keeping 11 is better. I really like both, to be honest. So I can't fault you for... why is Derxu back in the arena? I'm very confused, because I thought they had cleared everything in here. Okay, to farm were-jaguars. Oh, that's insanely lucky! Okay, so they decide to opt for the farming aspect. So next time they have to be back in the underground cemetery, is my best guess. To find our best friends bye-bytes. which nobody calls that except me here, and I will never call that again. Don't worry. Okay, so just got to farm that and then head to Graham. Pretty solid stuff. Okay. Pretty good short house by Derxu. Like doing the house short enough to actually hit Bytron is not an easy feat. So a pretty good master here. Wait, 5. Okay, not first try here, sadly. Not sure what the drop rate of this enemy is. I think the Rando does the drop rate of the enemies that drop the repaired souls, so it shouldn't take forever. Really opting to do the arena, but their weapons are really underwhelming, so that sounds like a potential position, and they go down again. Do we have a freeze again? Uh-oh. Okay, Grady resetting after dying. And what's up with Derxu? We will not catch the end of this marvelous Bytron farm. Okay, we're back live, it looks like. With synced timers, about a bit more than 1 hour in. So now if Bytron isn't too big of a nasty, we should be finishing in around the like 115, 120 mark for Derxu. Uh-oh, and down goes the stream again on Derxu's side. Gives us the opportunity to have a look at Grady again, see where they will head next. Yeah, but they really have not unlocked much. Looks like they just can't find an area that they can go through. Trying arena, then trying some of the zone. They might be back into the reservoir at some point too. Okay, looks like Derxu did find their stuff and are ready for the go mode. Entering Graham's arena. Devil should make short work of the first phase. We won't see that, but 1, 2, 3. Wow. Damage on this level is not very good, but short hops are very good on Derxu. Let's focus on Derxu's fight here, while Grady is looking for another area to explore. Yeah. Very nice consistent short hopping here for Derxu. I'm jealous. Let's be honest. The reduced frame rate is not very exciting, but the DPS is very good. Yeah, what scares me a bit with the level 10 Devil build is how you're gonna kill the top eyes. They have a lot of HP. I don't remember if the shop had very good very good mana regain options like the Mind Duct, etc. If it does, then you can do a lot of damage with Devil. Well, yeah, you can do it definitely. It's just not optimal. It will not be very fast. Ready back in the clock tower with very low health again, 5 HP. Gonna eat some strawberry probably. Oh, strawberry is a better heal than I thought. Yeah, Lance is pretty bad of a weapon as well. Yeah, the second phase of Graham is also not very fast with this. Actually, I guess he got damaged in with the Devil. Because this level damage was not great on its own. Trident and whatever it was are not very good. Ninja suit for Derxu is their armor of choice at the moment. And now heading for our good friend Joel B, Julius Belmont. So we're now gonna see if they know the way to the garden or not. I don't think we saw Derxu in the gardens. Yep, looks like they are looking for exits to check. I don't think we're selecting goal in this race. It was in last night's seed. Alright, Derxu going for the top part of the corridors, which means they know where the exit they have to check are, which is good for them. Quarters. This is not where you want to be. Okay, so they're gonna check the right exit pretty soon, and then we're gonna get to see a Belmont fight with Leviathan. Leviathan is pretty good because oh, Chapel, hello. It has a nice fast pace of hitting, which makes it pretty reliable to hit the 4-hit combos that stun Julius in his first phase. The DPS will not be excellent, probably, but Derxu can trust their fighting skill and healing items to get some damage in. Using Devil on Julius is definitely doable, but not very convenient. Yes, Derxu did find backdash. I think Grady doesn't have it. I think it was in the study, along with Kicker Skelly. Okay, hello Jolby. Let's see what Derxu opts for as their fighting gear. Okay, some deviling, getting 2 hits per devil. Yeah, I think Leviathan is better DPS. Ones are good to make your fight a bit safer, but they're not good for DPS. You would like them to not happen, or at least not happen too much if you're trying to kill Belmont. Uh-oh. We're having some tech issues again. I'm terribly sorry. All viewers having to go through this. Derxu opting to just fight with Leviathan and not heal the mana. I think it's wise. The difference in DPS between Devil and Leviathan in this fight is minimal at best. So keeping your mind up for Chaos, where it could be way bigger, is a wise move, I would say. The other plus in not using Devil in this fight is that you can use Black Panther, which makes dodging way easier. Oh, okay, second place for Derxu. What is Grady getting up to? I think they still don't have the Scaling Blaze to get here though, so that's a dead end for them. They haven't found the entrance to the other side of the city. Wow. They're also taking a lot of damage there. Okay. Did they equip Wooden Golem? That would definitely be a reasonable move compared to Stolas. Okay, down goes our best friend Jill B. Oh, Grady is farming this enemy for levels. That is a valid strategy, but a very slow one. My guess is that at this point, they're just like, okay, I can't make progress anywhere. I need to get levels and to do something in the seed. And don't blame them for that thinking. It's just, yeah, very sad that this is how it ends. I think they'll be pretty happy to just drop it when Derxu finishes, because this seed looks like pure pain to go through if you didn't find the study like Derxu did that really allowed them to get in business. Yeah, Gritty still farming. Derxu is going through the chaotic realm. Pretty easy and fast to go through with Black Panther and Hippo. You can tank a couple hits with your HP. Ooh, Vijaya. Vijaya is a good weapon if you have some like nominal strength boost like Triton. But on its own, hey, hello That. You're a bit late to the party. But on its own, it's a bit underwhelming, I would say. Like, I like it over Leviathan if I have Triton, and not if I don't. Ooh, getting grabbed by Fuck here is not very good. Are the eyes weak to lightning? That's very possible. I remember Lightning Doll doing it after next time. Well, Derxu ups against it. Let's see how they fare in the fights. Whereas Grady is still fighting bone pillars of the nightmares. Okay, 100 per hit is pretty good. With the good shot hopping of Derxu, first phase should be pretty quick. We would like to not get damaged too much because I think hitting the top eyes is going to require a lot of dodging and maybe tanking some hits. We really want to have as much HP and healing as possible for the second phase here. It will not be a super fast second phase like with Claim or with Red Minnow plus mana heal. Multi-head. Okay. I have run comparison on between these weapons on that situation, so I'm gonna trust you here, JD. Okay, here we go. 100 per hit, 3k HP for per eye. The bottom ones will be very quickly done with the short pops, and the top ones might be a bit more difficult. Oh, getting comboed is not what you want. Yeah. Getting hit again. Ooh! This is very scary. Getting down to low HP again. Wow. Healing is really going down fast here for Derxu. They might have to try again. Okay, they can land 2 hits per jump. So it's not too bad. Need 15 jumps per top eye. And then for the middle core, we could also do a 3-eye strat here. If damage after the 3rd eye is good on the core. There's 15 jumps on the top right eye is gonna cause a lot of dodging and or tanking. 13 per hit. Okay, going for the eye after all. Okay, dodging dragon with Hippogriff, really well done. We are aiming towards a sub 120, like 118 something for Derxu. If they don't die here, wow, that big wall dodge was clutch. So I think they are out of healing if they don't heal now. Switching to Elfin Robe. And they'll still has to damage the thing. Okay. Let's go. 20 per hit or 300 per devil. Okay, yeah, this is... There is no match here. 3. Okay, do we have more healing? I don't think so. Back to slashing. No, this is scary. Gotta keep the small balls away because now basically anything is game over. Getting combo by small balls, for example. Okay, I think there's not much left in HP on this core. Just gotta make it. Yeah, Derxu really got comboed early in the fight, but now is showing really good fighting skills on this. So, yep, good on them. Should be over pretty soon. We will soon have a mana for the devil as well. Okay, that's time for Derxu. 118.25 or so. Really solid fight at the end. It was very scary when they got out of healing early in the fight, but that dodging and fighting late in the fight was really impressive. Grady is still struggling to get anything going in this. Trying the luck in the reservoir again. Yep, big GG Derxu. Okay, let's see if Grady wants to finish the seed or just move on to the next race. My best guess is move on to the next race at this point. Not sure how much fun Grady is having with the seed. Let's find out what they decide to do. I'm just still playing now. Oh, they died. Yep, those Dryad are no joke. Okay, the good news is we do have commentary for the next race. I'm gonna have to leave you because I'm racing myself at midnight in 1.5 hour. But we do have commentary, so the next race between Derxu and Grady will happen tonight. Okay. So I don't know how the transition will happen. I'm gonna stay with you until we get a decision, I guess. All right, we have commentary ready for the next race.